I want to get you out the door with every result from every league in under 15 minutes, so that you're more informed about what's going on in the world of sports.
Hey TJ, what's going on? I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports.
Hey everybody, I'm Chandler Sports and this is the Sport Report.
And I'm Chandler and this is Tiger Beat Sports. Welcome to a special edition of this all-crazy sports newscast.
Broadcasting from somewhere in the United States.
Hit it, Blaze.
This is the Sport Report.
Friday, May 17th, 2019.
Hey everybody, I'm Chandler with Sports, and this is the Sport Report. It's time to get you caught up on what's happening in the world of sports. This is Top of the Order.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
This is Top of the Order.
Our top story comes from the Bay Area. Golden State 114, Portland Trailblazers 111. The Warriors were down 15 at halftime, but Steph Curry turned it on in the second half. He finished with 37 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, as Kevin Durant was sidelined with a calf injury yet again. Durant has been ruled out for games 3 and 4 as well in Portland. Damian Lillard led the Trailblazers with 23 points, 10 assists. CJ McCollum added 22 points as well. The Warriors now lead the series 2-0. Tonight in the NBA on TNT, it's Game 2 of the Raptors at the Bucks. The Bucks lead 1-0 in that series, 8:30 p.m. Eastern on TNT. In the NHL, the Boston Bruins defeated the Carolina Hurricanes 4-0, and that's also how many games they won the series in. 4 games. They swept the Hurricanes. The New York Islanders swept the Pittsburgh Penguins in the first round, the Carolina Hurricanes swept the New York Islanders in the second round, and the Boston Bruins swept the Carolina Hurricanes in the third round. The common theme in the 3 years that's happened in sports history, Boston was involved in all 3, and including in the conference final round. David Pastrnak had a goal, Patrice Bergeron had his 7th and 8th, and Brad Marchand put it away with the empty netter. 4-0 the Bruins win. They will play the winner of the St. Louis Blues and San Jose Sharks in the Stanley Cup final in 9 days or 11 days time, depending on when the series finishes. Speaking of the San Jose Sharks and St. Louis Blues, they are playing in St. Louis tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on NBCSN. San Jose controversially leads the series 2-1. Now we head to the Diamond.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop. Ortiz into deep right field. Back is Sheffield. We'll see you later tonight.
Someday the Chicago Cubs are going to be in the World Series.
Now from Major League Baseball.
There were 10 games on the MLB slate. Cincinnati Reds 4, Chicago Cubs 2. Jose Quintana falls to 4-3 on the season for the Cubs. Luis Castillo is 5-1 for the Reds. Washington Nationals 7, New York Mets 6, Milwaukee Brewers 11, Philadelphia Phillies 3. Zach Davies is now 5-0 on the season with a 1.54 ERA for Milwaukee. Zach Eflin falls to 5-4 for the Phillies. Oakland Athletics 17, Detroit Tigers 3, Texas Rangers 16, Kansas City Royals 1. In a football score, and if this was football, they'd be AFC North rivals. But here, they're just AL rivals. Cleveland Indians 14, Baltimore Orioles 7, Atlanta Braves 10, St. Louis Cardinals 2, Chicago White Sox 4, Toronto Blue Jays 2, Minnesota Twins 11, Seattle Mariners 6, San Diego Padres 4, Pittsburgh Pirates 3. The San Diego Padres now have the second longest no-hitter, no-game streak. If that makes any sense, the Padres haven't thrown a no-hitter since April 8th of 1969. That is 8,020 games, which is now the second longest streak in MLB history, behind the Phillies' streak of 8,944 games, which they set between 1904 and 1964. It's the longest streak for a franchise to start a franchise and not throw a no-hitter. The Mets had 8,019 games before Johan Santana snapped that streak a few years ago at game number 8,020. Padres played game number 8,020 last night. They have a long ways away until they catch the Phillies, but they still haven't thrown a no-hitter in team history. They are the last MLB club to not throw a no-hitter in their history. That's the Sport Report for Friday, May 17th, 2019.
For now, I'm Chandler.
Thanks for tuning into the Sport Report today. We'll be back tomorrow with the latest in sports. Do you want to contact Chandler Sports or members of the Sport Report team? Visit sportreportcws.com. This podcast is copyrighted by the Sport Report for viewers to understand sports from a news reporting basis. Any other use of this podcast, Sport Report logos, or anything associated with this podcast without the express written consent of Chandler Sports is strictly prohibited.